Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Rule the Waves as Russia. I'm really excited to keep hyping up this pre-announcement, even the announcement video, so I'll just hint at it. It's going to be a collaborative series on Rule the Waves. You can check out the announcement on Friday morning, so look on my channel and it'll have a little more information. It's like all I can think about in Rule the Waves right now. Probably because I'm suppressing a lot of our thoughts about this series, which has just nosedived, really taken a turn for the worst. And let's just kind of make an overview of the Russian fleet, the state of its being right now. We have 2 Repzon classes left. Every other one has been sunk. We have 4 sallies classes. We have 1 more under construction, but it's not slated to finish construction for, well, basically beyond the tenure of Admiral Tortuga. Now we do have 4 Ishmael classes, which are basically finished. 2 of them which should have already popped, but didn't finish quite yet for some reason. We have the Braunschweig coming back. She really needed the advanced director. So I need all these advanced director things to pop out, and then they have to finish their working up. So, well, yeah, we're still maybe like 3 months away from a really stable battle fleet. Now, if we go down to, this is where it gets really sad. So we have all of our old pre-war battleships. I'm not going to try to bring them into Northern Europe. It wouldn't make sense. They would be sunk instantly. Much worse. What's worse is I can't move them because they're short-range ships, and I'm completely okay with that. When you go down to our cruisers, notice something about the age of our cruisers. The youngest cruiser in our fleet is over 20 years old because all the new ones have been sunk. I really enjoyed looking at this and seeing in what a deplorable state the Russian fleet has gotten into, with almost entirely the credit going to the British Navy. They've sunk so many of our ships. In fact, I kind of wish that you could see sunk ships by location or by nation. It'd be really great if that was a sortable item. That way you'd be able to see how much, I mean, I can tell you everything we see here. I think every ship we see here was sunk by the British. We might have lost a battlecruiser before, but I think it's all due to the British. We can tell, actually, this must have been the year they were built, so that's not the year they were sunk. Yeah, and I think all these heavy cruisers are also mostly due to the British Navy. A lot of these. The Reuben class was built in 1912, so even my next youngest light cruiser, the youngest ones I ever had, the last time I built a light cruiser was almost 20 years ago. Well, let's change something about that. Because the other thing you'll notice is that we drop right from light cruiser to minesweeper. We don't even have any destroyers. So let's fix this. Okay, so how do we want to do this? Let's see. Well, let's just see what they design, but I have my own, in the back of my head I have my own design. Okay, so we have quality 1, 4-inch guns. This looks decent. Increased elevation, good. Improved director, fine. 1200, this is actually good. Actually, this is quite good. With enough space remaining for us to add yet another. So let's clear their mounts, 54 each. See, it cleared at 54 each, but we went up from 70 to 196, which is like 126. So the weight you're adding is actually, the weight per mount is more than it seems. Unless, let's get P, I guess it'll have to be done like this. And look at that, perfect. Just enough weight left over for ammunition. We'll just leave 190 rounds. That's pretty light, but yeah. Actually, we could go to... I've done this trick before. In order to get... Okay, so how many months is it going to take for this thing to build? 13. Oh, the war will be over by then. Gosh. We can't buy a break. We just can't buy a break. I still think it's a good idea to get some of these, so we'll just start building them, you know, and the odd chance we're able to survive a year, but that's very unlikely, I would say. I'm not trying to be pessimistic, I just think that's very unlikely. I want to change their engines to be speed. That's going to give us a little bit, and if we can, drop that by a bit, good. Let's take this back up to... Let's leave it at 215. And yeah, I'm very happy. This is a fantastic, like an awesome destroyer. Only 1,100 tons, so she's pretty light, which means that she's pretty cheap. Only 339,000. By the way, what did this change? 339. Normal. 339 versus 364. Yeah, let's do it. The engines are pretty reliable at this point, so I'm just expecting that we will be able to last long enough before our engines kind of give out. So, it's really a great ship. I don't think the extra knot, we need to try to find wiggle room for it. 34 is pretty good, 9 torpedoes, very good. These things, as we've seen, it's more about whether they decide to fire their torpedoes than if they get a chance to. We get them into position a lot of the times, but it's whether or not they launch. And I think having more of them gives them more of a chance to launch. Just, I don't know what the logic is, so. Oh, we actually have crowding. Well, we could just drop the superimposed turrets. I like the quality 4-inch guns, though. Oh, okay, I have a fair compromise to make. We have 9 here. We'll go down to 8. And maybe we can think about getting this. Okay. So this is 35, 379, a little more expensive, but only lost 1 torpedo. This thing is going to be able to fire 3 4-inch guns, which is, I mean, enough to even threaten a light cruiser. One-on-one it's going to lose, but 8 torpedoes is good. So we'll try this again. Like I said, it's a little bit more expensive, but we are able to get the 35 out of it now, and that always makes me happy. Okay, let's save. So we will just build a whole bunch of these, but like I said, I'm not sure that they will ever see service, unfortunately. So there it is, and we even have a little bit of money left over. Now, as we can see, what I will do, let's see how much of a difference accelerating. It makes a 1-month difference. Well, could be the difference between life and death. So let's accelerate all the things. This is probably going to bring our budget down into the negative, but this is dropping 2 months off those guys. We don't need anything. That's not... Okay, so accelerating is not doing anything for 3 months left, which makes sense. Those are all fine then. We'll accelerate this guy. And I wish you could do this not just one at a time, but it appears it doesn't work in bulk. So we'll take that extra month. Very good. I think that if you accelerate it, there's supposed to be like a better chance that there's events which speed it up even more, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Alright, so now the horrible thing. The thing I dread the most. Pressing next turn and probably getting into another poor fleet engagement. Who do we even have left? No, well, we will have all our ships back. They're all ready to die again next month. 2 battle cruisers. Jeez, it's brutal. One thing I've noticed, by the way, that the battle cruisers having those torpedo tubes did not help at all. I don't think any of these battle cruisers, the Kinburn classes, after I put the torpedo tubes, I can't remember one instance where they actually fired a salvo, which is really depressing. So I guess I would not do that in the future. I would just keep their 4 submerged marks. Oh boy. Well, it's neck and neck. We are still sinking some British ships. A cruiser action. Well, let's decline. What the heck gives them 200 victory points? If it really is by Cashel Bay, we... Oh, no. We own Cashel Bay, though. I'm trying to think, what are our chances of fleeing? No, they aren't good. Ah, gosh. I can't avoid these fleet battles. Well, I have to say, right now for me, I think the best thing to do is not to engage the British forces. This is the entirety of our... This is all this is every capital ship we have. All 6 of our dreadnoughts are up here. And both of our battlecruisers are down here. Okay, so the first thing we have to take notice of is where can we retreat to. Now this is interesting. The installations have moved again. They're magical. They're not even moved by railroad. You know, we can float them on pontoons, I guess, because they weren't on this island before and now they are. So, 6-inch, where's the 9-inch? Ah, this is it. Okay. Well, you know what? We might just try to make a break for the south if these guys encounter somebody. But these guys, looks like their best hope is to go back to Hango. And I think we just will immediately. I'm so sick of losing ships. We need to wait for our battle cruisers, our big battle cruisers, to come out. So. Okay, there's the unknown ship sighted. We'll give the order to abandon our position. They'll just start sailing their merry way. Who's in front? Because you're dead, I'm sorry to say it. Oh, a floor class. Yeah, you're especially dead. You don't even have torpedoes. But, squad max. If we can with our battle cruisers, we'll try to wriggle our way down to the southern pass. I'm willing to try it. Ugh, doesn't look good though, does it? Well, I guess we gotta go for the... I just realized the light cruiser's gonna go to AI control anyway, so she has to try to make the move with us. Come on, McStabman, keep up. You don't want to be left behind. I don't even know why we would presume to have our fleet leave port area. But let's get the hell out of here if we can. We should be able to make it. Yeah, looks like we will make it. How nice. I'm so confident that I'm willing to live a little dangerously and try to lure some ships our way. Okay, that's enough. That's enough luring. Okay, what are you, though? Are you a battle cruiser? Are you a light cruiser? You're a light cruiser. One that's smart enough to turn away, unfortunately. Don't take the bait. Don't take the bait. I'm taking the bait. Okay, fine. Fair enough. I mean, I'm not that interested in pursuing. There we go. Really? Still light cruiser, huh? Where is their main formation? Oh, we actually hit it. Okay, heavy guns. Okay, there they are. We did hit this ship a few times with our 11-inch guns, and I think it's a light cruiser. So, by the way, let's get you to get the hell out of here. Just already deploy your smoke. And let's get down to these guns. Good, yes, pursue. I do want you to pursue a little bit. That one's a battle cruiser. Maybe if there's any kind of god, we can actually get this mine battle cruiser to run over. I think I said yes. Yeah, I did. So we really are only fighting with our scout force. With any kind of luck, I can get them to run over the mines, which would be fantastic. Sure, go ahead. Okay, what's their angle? Let's go ahead and what's our squad max? Good, we are still moving squad max. You're deploying smoke, but you're not being very helpful. So you know what? I don't care so much if you die. I really don't. I mean, it's the honest to God truth. So you are much better if you are useful to us. So please go and make yourself useful by deploying smoke. Hold off for a second. Begin your turn. Okay, and smoke. Well, that is exactly where I want them to be going, but okay, well, let's try to head south and see if we can get them to run over this other landmine instead. Landmine at sea, of course. That's how they work. Yeah. I really doubt that we're going to have any success here, but let's see what we're up against. Andromeda is also a killer. My God. With a little bit of luck, though, we might... I mean, I think... I was just about to say, I think that... Oh! Invisibility's about to get worse. I mean, this will be a loss for us, I'm sure. We probably are going to lose our light cruiser as well. But we're getting... Oh my God, mixed admin. No. What is your speed? Oh, 14. Good God. You're probably just about to sink. Oh, you are. Well, that didn't work out very well. You know what? I'm not actually that upset because I think at this point we gotta pull out every trick in the book. I'm even hoping that this installation is opening fire. That's good. And we'll get down to the 9-inch guns down here. Okay, they magically avoided the... Oh my God, that's... Do they have detection? Do they know that it is there? Do my eyes deceive me? Alright, well at least Mixed Admin decided to launch a few torpedoes, which did not connect with anything. Oh my God, that's a Meagle. Get out. Run for the 9-inch guns. And I guess try to make your way over to this other group. Good God. Another missed torpedo. Alright, well, that was good, wasn't it? It's fantastic. We brought this on ourselves, but what? Oh, good. Fantastic. So they are striking mines. This is good. Oh, I don't really know what else I could have done. I really don't. And we did, in a sense, complete our objective, which was to lure them into the minefields. Unfortunately, I don't think the damage is going to be comparable. I mean, what choice did we have, right? I don't know what these battlecruisers will be useful for, essentially. I don't know what these battlecruisers are useful for unless I can try to make eke a small victory out. Now this is going to really hurt us, it's true. But maybe they will continue to run into some mines, or... Wait, are you sinking? I assume you are. Yeah. It's almost over now. Okay, now I think they just go hunt our surrounding fleets. The minesweepers, etc. I don't know... Yeah, let's think. I could have handled it a little better. I think that when I swung out to the west, I got a little too aggressive trying to engage the light cruiser, and their battle cruisers just came out like a freight train. Almost done. Okay, there it is. Yeah, so this is actually kind of minor. Although our mine, I don't know what it did. It didn't do anything. Well, fair enough. I mean, you can see the victory points for this is pretty minor. It just drops in the pool. So that gets rid of those maintenance costs. I mean, thankfully, they were just a big drain on our budget. I'm so glad we got rid of those. We're up to 7, so we're doing okay. The Blinson's commission, that's very good. Wow. From bad to worse. We have exactly 1 cruiser. No, we will decline all these things. No. Okay, we're starting to get there now. Okay, go ahead, Army. Go do what the Russian Navy has been unable to do. Mainly because I don't have a use for my budget at this point. I think what I want to do is to prevent mines from getting out of control. I think I'll invest a lot of money, whatever we have left. I think we'll get a few more minesweepers. I mean, they cost nothing. And they should help us in our patrol fulfillment. So, no use to accelerate these. We're getting there. We're getting there. A few more months. I thought Tortuga Braunschweig was 3 months, 2 months ago. Let's just accelerate her for fun. Well, we're able to get away with a few of these. You know what I might do as well is, I know that we have the one in Northern Europe. We'll try to get that ship out of here. Actually, we'll send them to raid. Who cares? Oh, and there it is. There it is. See, if we had been ahead on victory points, that would have been a huge victory for us. Wow. Well, there it is. I don't know what you would call that. Was it a victory? Was it... I don't think it would be called a victory. It's a little disappointing that happened, frankly. Because I feel like we were just... I mean, when you hit rock bottom, you can only go up. And we had hit rock bottom. Oh boy. Well, I don't know where to go from here. The question is, should we try to push on for one more war? I don't think so. I think this is probably a very good place to end this series, because there is a new Rule the Waves series upcoming, and it'll be starting, within a week. So, it should be a lot of fun. Let me think. Well, what I'll do is I'll call this video to a close here. And we'll have one more episode to wrap things up, talk about whatever. Maybe advance a little bit further, just a few more months to see how our ships go. Maybe we'll just try to provoke a war very quickly to see if we can actually get to utilize our new battle cruisers. I might scrap these battleships since the next war will just be for fun. I mean, I don't know. Lots of ideas circling in my head. But I'll put a break in the video here and wait for your comments if you have any. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.